Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So yeah, I have my wife convinced to take the truck for a drive today. Unfortunately, she never got to drive it while it was stock, but now she's getting to drive it right now. So before we get into the video though, I'm going to take you a walk around because this is where I grew up. So hopefully it's not too windy. Oh, we got a nice white Denali going by. This is where I grew up. This is my old stomping grounds. This is my parents' house right here. My puppy, my old dog. This is where I learned to skate for the most part. We didn't get this built until I was, I don't know, man. I must have been 10, 11 years old before we even got the pond here. But yeah, this is it. This is my hometown. I grew up, it's very windy. I grew up running down through those woods. There's a river down there. Country guy. So there wasn't a day went by I wasn't fishing or hunting or on my bike or swimming or something like that. My mother grew up right there. They built their house right here, as a lot of cases in a small town. But let's get into it. If you're checking into the first time, this is my 2020 F350 6.7 Power Stroke Platinum trim level. And I just yesterday put the Ready Lift 2.5-inch leveling kit and the 37 by 12 50/20 Falcon Wild Peak AT3Ws. And sitting in the driver's seat right now is my beautiful wife. Alright guys, so believe it or not, this is my wife. She's the one that has to put up with me. So, babe, did you drive any of the other trucks before?
Yes.
Which one?
The 250 and the 550.
250 and the 550. Okay, so you do have some experience with the Power Strokes and with these style trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what do you think about this truck and what's done so far?
It's white and it's fancy and it's a little girly.
It's a little girly. Why is it girly?
Because it's white.
Oh, okay, alright. Well, so we got the leveling kit on the front and the bigger tires, so it's a bit bigger than the last one you drove. So what do you like? Let's see you get up in the truck and see if it's still feasible.
I'm only 5'2". So.
She's only 5'2". So still not a problem.
Still not a problem.
The power running boards help.
If they were not there, I would not be able to get in this truck.
Okay,
Just
alright.
like he removed the running boards on the 4Runner, I made him put them back on.
Yeah, exactly, and we all know that that is the case. Alright, so we're gonna jump in the truck and go for a drive and just see what you think.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, so she actually just said she's looking for the clutch, and we haven't had a standard vehicle for over a year now. But anyway, so this of course is a new 10-speed transmission, the upgraded power, so it does have a lot more power than what the last one did. With the 37-inch tires, it does take a small amount of the power away, but I honestly didn't even notice a difference, and she's spinning the tires right now.
It's gotta leave your parents' place in style.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely has more power.
Yeah, okay, so she notices the power right away.
And it drives smoother.
It drives smoother.
Like
Even
the steering.
yeah. So the steering, they have an electric motor now because they were able to integrate the trailer backup assist in these trucks. So they have an electric motor now helping out the steering. So the steering, as you speed up, it feels more like a hydraulic steering, but when you're going slow, it turns really, really easy. But I mean, so the guys, this truck is not stock. This truck does have the leveling kit and the 37-inch tire, so we are up here a little ways, and that can affect your ride quality a little bit. But I didn't feel a difference at all. She just said it feels smoother than the 250 did.
Oh, like the steering, hands down.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Well, when we pull out of our driveway with the 250, it's a little bit of work for me.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just driving the 4Runner, but it's
A lot bigger.
well, so
50. Yeah. So on the way out, what did you think for the ride in the back? Because you sat in the back on the way out.
it was smoother than the 250.
There you go.
Definitely, but the 4Runner is a lot smoother.
Yeah. Well, it's an SUV.
See, I'm all worried about my baby waking
Yeah.
up when he's sleeping in the car seat because it's work to get him to sleep in the car seat.
Yeah.
So once he's asleep, I want him to stay asleep.
It's an SUV compared to a 1-ton truck, so there's quite a difference there. A half-ton would drive as smooth as the 4Runner, but not a 3/4 ton or 1-ton truck. Alright, so this is my hometown. It's not even a town. It's not even a community. A village, sorry. It actually is a community. We're just going to pass it through here in a second. Here's our fire hall. Actually a very nice fire hall for the size of our community. That's where I learned how to dance, right in there.
Alright, I'm gonna step on it.
Yeah, so I've been telling people since we got the truck that it has a lot more power than what the 17 did. So your first response to giving it some gas, you can definitely notice a difference.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty crazy. So obviously some of that.
I like to step on it quite a bit. So.
Yeah, yeah. So obviously some of that does have to do with the transmission because there's more gears, so it can find a gear that it needs to accelerate quicker. So there's more lower gears, but the new turbo, the new injectors, the new fuel system, all that stuff. The truck is just so responsive. There's hardly no turbo lag at all. All right, so we got a bit of a straightaway up here. So we're gonna give it a little bit of gas, or a lot, I guess it depends on her. And we'll see what she thinks.
I'm gonna dodge behind us, so I gotta make sure I can trample. Yeah. It feels like I'm kind of amazed that a truck has this much power. Just because it's so heavy.
Yeah. I mean, for a big, heavy truck, this thing will do like 0 to 60 in like.
Yeah, well, this road is shit.
Yeah. She said she only has one hand the steering wheel, and the road shit in a technically lifted truck with 37-inch tires. But this truck will do like 0 to 60 in under 7 seconds, and that is like unheard of for a diesel to begin with, but definitely like a 3/4 ton, 1 ton truck. But so far, it feels pretty good, eh?
Yeah, good thing it's mine.
Alright, well, we're going to drive for a few minutes and we'll check back in if something funny happens. You're going to turn left coming up here.
Like where?
You'll see the road on your left. Right there. Yeah, you should, yeah.
She brakes good.
Brakes good. Find the transmission smooth?
Sure.
Sure.
I found the steering wheel smooth. Tyson thought it would be funny to turn the massage seats on me while I was driving and didn't tell me. Scared the shit out of me.
So I think she wanted to give a shout out to somebody.
Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to one of the followers, Stephen Bradley, because he keeps sending us some really sweet presents for our little baby boy Bauer, and they're absolutely adorable. So thank you for that.
Yep. Yeah. He says he's got something else in the works too for the dogs, I think. Out of some BC cedar.
Yeah. He's too kind. We need to move because we have a bleep neighbor. Where am I turning?
Alright, so start slowing down. But I want to get some of this. If you guys can see that, it's absolutely beautiful over there. So that is the North Mountain. Alright, so we're turning left right here, this driveway. Yep. Alright guys, so we're back. We're safe and sound. She did great. She said the truck did great. She said it was improved in every way from the 17 that we had, the 250, the 350 as well. Everything is improved. The power, she was blown away by the power. You could see how she reacted to it when she stepped on it and gave it some gas. The steering was smoother. The transmission, I asked her, I said, is it smooth? She said, sure. But she doesn't know that stuff. But yeah, it's super smooth. Yeah, I mean, even with the 37s on there, the leveling kit, the budget leveling kit, she loved the ride. She loved how it drove. She loved everything about it. So, makes me feel good. You know, it's not just me saying that. I'm not asking her to say anything. It was completely unrehearsed, just raw footage. So anyway, guys, as always, that's it for now. Anyway guys, as always, that's it for now. You know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Take care and we'll see you next time. Bye.